Hi, I'm RJ Baxter with Fairway Independent Mortgage. I wanted to talk a little bit today about appreciation with buying a home and the return on investment that you're going to realize from buying a home. So there's a lot of talk about, is the real estate market slowing down? Is housing going to crash? Whatever the case may be. But the fact remains is that appreciation remains extremely strong. The most recent number that came out is the strongest number in history. I believe it was right around 20% of appreciation as a nationwide average. Now, my humble opinion, and no one can predict the future, is that the housing market, of course, is going to shift at some point and change to a different type of market. But my opinion is that it's likely not going to be something like we saw in 2008, where housing just crashes and starts to go down. It's more likely that housing is either going to level out or return to somewhat more of a normal appreciation rate. So in Denver, a historically normal appreciation rate, an average, is between 5 and 5.5%. So let's look at an example of a $500,000 property that you put 10% down payment on and what kind of return on investment you're going to realize with that. So let's just, first of all, return on investment, ROI, is a term that we use in financing to talk about the type of return you get. Now we mentioned a $500,000 home with 10% down, so that means you've invested $50,000. Now, let's say appreciation slows down the minute you buy the home. You buy the home in May, in June, all of a sudden everything slows down, which, by the way, I don't think that's likely to happen that quickly. Housing doesn't usually shift on a dime like that, but regardless, let's say it does. And we see 5% appreciation over the next year. So in 1 year, that same $500,000 home is going to be worth $525,000. That means you've made a $25,000 gain on the value of the property in just 1 year. So that means that since you invested $50,000 and you made $25,000 on the gain, you had a 50% return on investment on your money. Where else can you get that kind of return? This is why real estate is so powerful, because you're leveraging your money. You're investing a small percentage to tie up the entire value of the property. Now, of course, these numbers are somewhat simplified, but it helps to illustrate the power of buying a home and investing in real estate. So don't be afraid of getting out there and buying, especially if you're a renter, because right now we're seeing a lot of inflation. In an inflationary environment, rents go up. So you're going to be continuously subject to higher rents when your lease renews. So get into a home, lock in your payment long-term, and start building wealth like what I showed you. So if you want to talk about it, or if you have questions regarding how to get a home loan, what your payment might look like, if you qualify, those kinds of things, just give me a call, text me, or email me. Happy to answer that for you. And you guys have a great rest of your day.